Hey, this is the Rhino for Survival Skills 101. Here today to talk to you about bug out vehicles. And I'm going to show you my personal bug out vehicle. It's freaking cold out here. Let's get this thing going. Okay, this is my 2006 Jeep Rubicon. For those of you who don't know what a Rubicon is, it's like a Wrangler on steroids. This bad boy will go just about anywhere where I want it to go. It's totally a lot of fun. It's got 33s on it and a 4-inch lift. And let's go forward and I'm going to show you about the winch over here. Okay, on the front of this thing I got a Warn winch. Man, that thing, I don't know, pulls 6,000 to 12,000 pounds in case I get stuck. I don't foresee myself getting stuck anywhere, but it'll certainly help pulling somebody else out. As you can see, front bumper guard there, Casey fog lamps too, tow hooks in the front in case I need to get hauled out somewhere. Again, I'm not foreseeing that. You know, I call this thing the Green Monster after Fenway Park's Green Monster wall. And man, this thing is awesome. It's got oh crap straps right here in case I'm rocking and rolling and I need to hold on to something. That thing has come in handy. I've got satellite radio and GPS, the whole thing on this. What I'm going to upgrade to is I'm going to upgrade to a cell phone enhancer too. When I'm up in the hills, up in the forest, and I want to make cell phone calls, that's the next thing that's going to happen here. I've got my car bag right here with a bunch of goodies in it. I'll show that eventually. We'll do a whole video on this. This could be called a get home bag. I call it a car bag too. Just stuff I need. We've got a couple gas cans on the back of this, 5 gallons each. Yes, these are full of gas right now in case I run out of gas, which has been known to happen. I've got a shovel. I've got an axe on here. Also have a big old car jack so I can replace this back tire if my tire ever goes out. That's happened a time or two. On the inside, I do a lot of firearms training, so I need something that's clear for my firearms stuff, but I can get into the back of it whenever I need to. So I put my firearms bags right here, and if I need to fix a firearm or something right here, I can always come here. I've got a medical bag right here, super important when you're teaching firearms, but you know, just in general when you need it. Lots of cool stuff. I should go through that and show you all the stuff I have. Got a bag right here of all kinds of assorted stuff. Don't even really remember what's in there, but man, you know, you need some bug spray or some suntan lotion or whatever. I got it put in there. I got some extra rope here in case I need it, paracord, extra hat for myself. This is important. Paper towels, I'm getting my hands dirty all the time. Toilet paper when I'm up camping if I need some extra stuff. When I'm doing firearms training right here, I always try to keep some extra water here for myself. I get thirsty a lot. I got a couple chairs that I put the chairs out here. Have a seat, man. Up here keeps the rain off of me and it makes kind of a nice little place for me to sit. I'm going to go into my box right here. Before I do that though, right here I have my shotgun holder. Put my shotgun back there. I always like to be carrying lots of guns with me. Kind of a gun guy, as you can tell. Anyway, I'm going to go in here, let you see what's in my box. I keep various stuff in here. I got an extra bag holding stuff. I forget what's in there. An extra jacket. This is important when I don't have a jacket. There's one for me right here. Here's really cool. This is my personal bug out bag. And I'll do a video on that too. This is my personal one. I have one for everybody in my household, but that's my personal one. If there's something in this bag over here that I don't have, I can definitely go into my bug out bag and get it. I try not to though, because the bug out bag is for when I need it. And so try not to go into your bug out bag if you can help it, because what happens is things get taken out but they don't ever get put back in. So one of the things you always should assume with a bug out bag, and I'll go into detail in a video, but one thing you should always assume in a bug out bag is once it goes in, It stays in there until you absolutely need it. Don't take it out, but you never know. I have problems and I need it. Up here, extra storage. You can see this blue case right here, man. Got a ton of storage up there. And over here, I have, just in this bag right here, I have, man, extra stuff in case my vehicle breaks down. There's hoses in here, tools, oil, things you're going to need in case you break down. Now, this isn't the perfect bug-out vehicle. Let me tell you this, because obviously it doesn't have a third seat, so you can't take a lot of people with you. I got that. What makes the perfect bug-out vehicle, though? Let's talk about that. Now, I know that a lot of people don't have a lot of money. They're on a limited budget, and they can't afford to buy lots of stuff for their bug-out vehicle. So do the best that you can. All right, now I would highly suggest, and let me say this, that any vehicle is a bug-out vehicle, all right? Now, most of the time you're going to be bugging into your house. You're going to go home, all right? Bugging out is for when there is a disaster of epic proportions and you absolutely have to leave. So bugging out really isn't as important as bugging in, but you need a vehicle to get home too. But if you have to leave, any vehicle will do. But I would just suggest that you have enough gasoline stored away so that you can put it in any vehicle that you have and be able to leave and go to grandma's house or wherever you have decided that you need to go in case of an emergency. And that's very important, is have a place to go. You're probably not going to go up in the mountains or the hills. That's not really realistic, all right? Most of you don't camp. And if you do, fantastic, but you know what? Everybody else is going to have the same idea as well. So I just suggest that if it's your family car or whatever, just have it ready in case you need to leave. Now, I would suggest to you that not necessarily a Jeep, this is my personal preference, but I would suggest that you get a four-wheel drive vehicle, because you never know when the roads are going to be impassable and you can't go by the roads alone, all right? They might have them blocked off and you might have to do some four-wheeling. So I would suggest to you that if you could afford it, or during your next vehicle purchase, buy a big old truck. All right, I don't care if it's used or brand new, but man, have four-wheel drive on that thing. I think it's really important. All right, and especially important in the snow. In this winter time right now, there's snow on the ground. It's good to be able to have a four-wheel drive vehicle. So a bug-out vehicle doesn't necessarily have to be one with all the stuff on it. That's just my personal preference. I like it. It's what I do, and it's a fun thing for me to do. But you can have a regular vehicle if you want, and that makes a great bug-out vehicle. It doesn't really matter. But if you can get a four-wheel drive truck, I don't really care what kind, but as long as you like it, that's really important. All right, and be prepared to load all your stuff in it that you're going to need to take off. And again, have enough gas to be able to put into that truck to be able to get somewhere in case the gas stations are closed, which happened in Sandy. People couldn't get any gas. So, and we'll do a video on gas storage as well. Okay, that's a tour of my bug-out vehicle, and I hope you learned something about bug-out vehicles. For Survival Skills 101, I'm the Rhino. Are you prepared to look forward?